In this video, we're diving deep into what separates top tennis players from the rest: their ability to unleash raw, controlled power on the court. Whether you're aiming for that lightning-fast serve or those sharp cross-court winners, the secret lies in how players develop the muscles that fuel their explosive game. Power in tennis isn't just about brute strength. It's the art of combining precision with force. It's the ability to consistently deliver those high-energy shots while maintaining control over your game. This balance allows players to dominate rallies, keep opponents on their toes, and take charge in high-pressure moments. Imagine stepping onto the court with the confidence to generate unstoppable speed and spin on your shots. Power gives you the edge to dictate the pace of a match. A faster serve? That's your weapon. A blistering forehand? That's your tool to put opponents on the back foot. Every stroke becomes a statement, putting you in command of the game. But tennis is not just about hitting hard, it's also about being in the right place at the right time. Power enables quicker reactions and sharper movements, allowing you to move efficiently across the court. The result? You'll consistently reach shots that others might miss, turning defense into offense and keeping the pressure on your rival. Tennis is a marathon of sprints. Each point demands a burst of energy, followed by moments of recovery. To thrive, you need the stamina to sustain power through long rallies and grueling matches. Endurance isn't just about lasting longer, it's about maintaining that explosive edge from the first point to the match point. On the court, every angle, plane, and spin is a potential challenge. Generating power from awkward positions or unpredictable scenarios can turn the tide of a match. Whether you're lunging for a low volley or leaping for an overhead smash, the ability to produce controlled power across all situations sets great players. Too much power without control? Your shots will go astray. Too much control without power? You'll struggle to keep up with aggressive opponents. The key is finding that perfect balance, where every shot feels effortless yet effective. It's the sweet spot that champions spend their careers honing. If you're ready to elevate your game and learn the principles behind this transformative aspect of tennis, you're in the right place. Stay tuned as we break down the techniques, the mindset, and the secrets that pros use to dominate the court. Landmine exercises utilize a barbell anchored at one end, allowing for dynamic, multi-directional movement patterns that mimic the mechanics of tennis strokes. Unlike traditional weightlifting, where movements are often linear, the Landmine facilitates rotational and diagonal planes of motion, which are integral to tennis. The rotational aspects of Landmine training align closely with the biomechanics of a tennis player's serve, forehand, and backhand, making it a cornerstone of functional power development for the sport. One of the primary benefits of Landmine exercises for tennis players lies in their ability to enhance rotational strength. Tennis is a sport heavily reliant on the body's ability to transfer energy from the ground up through the kinetic chain. For example, during a serve, power originates from the legs, travels through the core, and is expressed through the shoulder, arm, and Landmine rotations and presses mimic this energy transfer, training the muscles responsible for these movements to work cohesively. This not only increases the force behind a player's shots, but also improves their accuracy and consistency. Core stability is another significant advantage of Landmine exercises. The core acts as the body's anchor during tennis movements, providing the stability needed to execute powerful strokes without losing balance. Landmine exercises challenge the core by incorporating dynamic, asymmetrical loads that force the muscles to engage and stabilize throughout the movement. For instance, exercises like the Landmine twist or Landmine press engage the obliques, transverse abdominis, and rectus abdominis, which are crucial for maintaining balance and power during high-speed, multi-directional play. Beyond core strength, Landmine exercises contribute to improved upper body power. The pressing and rotational movements involved in Landmine training closely replicate the mechanics of a tennis player's serve and ground strength. For instance, the Landmine press develops the deltoids, triceps, and chest, all of which play a pivotal role in generating force during a serve. By training these muscles in a coordinated, functional manner, players can achieve a more explosive serve while reducing the risk of overuse injuries that commonly occur from repetitive serving motion. Torso and shoulder twist drills are integral to the training routines of professional tennis players, helping them develop the rotational power and stability required to excel on the court. Tennis is a sport that heavily relies on the efficient transfer of energy through the kinetic chain, starting from the lower body, moving through the torso, and culminating in the upper body. By incorporating these specific drills, players enhance their ability to generate power, maintain control, and adapt to the dynamic demands of the game. The rotational movement involved in torso and shoulder twists directly mimics the mechanics of a tennis stroke. During a forehand or backhand, players rotate their upper body to unleash force into the shot, relying on strong, coordinated movements between the shoulders and core. These twists target the obliques, transverse abdominis, and rectus abdominis in the core, as well as the deltoids, rotator cuff muscles, and scapular stabilizers in the shoulders. Strengthening these muscle groups not only increases the power behind strokes, but also improves precision by ensuring stability and control during high-velocity movements. A key benefit of these drills is their role in developing rotational power. Studies on tennis biomechanics highlight that rotational velocity is a critical factor in generating ball speed during serves and ground strokes. Torso and shoulder twist drills, such as medicine ball throws or resistance band rotations, train the body to produce force in the same planes of motion required in tennis. By replicating these movement patterns in training, players improve the efficiency of their energy transfer, resulting in faster serves, heavier topspin, and more penetrating shots. Another significant advantage of torso and shoulder twist drills is the enhancement of core stability. The core serves as the foundation for nearly every tennis movement, acting as a stabilizer while the limbs execute dynamic actions. On controlled twisting motions, challenge the core to resist unwanted movements, which is critical for maintaining balance during rapid changes of direction or awkward positions. Core stability also protects the lower back, which is a common site of injury for tennis players due to the repetitive, high-stress nature of the sport. Medicine ball throw drills are a staple in the training routines of professional tennis players, providing an effective method to build explosive power in their strokes. These exercises are designed to improve the dynamic transfer of energy through the kinetic chain, a critical component in generating force during tennis strokes, such as serves, forehands, and backhands. By mimicking the specific movement patterns of the sport, medicine ball drills allow players to enhance their power, precision, and overall efficiency on the court. The primary focus of medicine ball throw drills is on developing rotational power, a key element in tennis performance. In strokes like the forehand and backhand, the power begins in the lower body, flows through the core, and culminates in the upper body's follow-through. Medicine ball throws replicate this chain of motion by engaging the legs, hips, torso, and shoulders in a coordinated effort to propel the ball. For example, exercises such as rotational wall throws involve turning through the torso while releasing the ball, closely mimicking the mechanics of a ground stroke. This specificity makes medicine ball drills highly effective for improving shot speed and spin, which are essential for dictating play and overwhelming opponents. Core strength and stability are also significantly enhanced through medicine ball training. Tennis players rely on their core muscles to stabilize their body during rapid directional changes and powerful strokes. Medicine ball exercises, such as overhead slams or side tosses, engage the obliques, transverse abdominis, and rectus abdominis, training these muscles to generate force while maintaining control. A strong core not only increases the power behind shots, but also helps players maintain balance and posture, reducing the likelihood of unforced errors during intense rallies. Medicine ball drills are equally valuable for improving upper body strength and explosiveness. The arms and shoulders play a pivotal role in accelerating the racket head and directing the ball. Throws like the overhead toss or chest pass target the deltoids, triceps, and pectoral muscles, enabling players to achieve greater racket speed and control. Additionally, these exercises condition the rotator cuff and scapular stabilizers, which are vital for protecting the shoulder joint during repetitive serving motions. By strengthening these areas, medicine ball drills reduce the risk of overuse injuries, allowing players to maintain high performance levels throughout a long season. Lower body engagement is another crucial benefit of medicine ball throws. Tennis players must generate power from the ground up, particularly during serves and baseline shots. Medicine ball drills that involve squatting or lunging before the throw, such as squat to twist throws, train the legs and glutes to initiate explosive movements. This mirrors the demands of on-court actions, where players must push off the ground to hit powerful shots or recover quickly to the next position. Stronger lower body muscles also contribute to improved court coverage and agility, giving players a competitive edge in fast-paced matches. The dynamic nature of medicine ball training enhances a player's ability to react and adapt during gameplay. Tennis often requires executing strokes from awkward positions or under time pressure. Medicine ball throws simulate these scenarios by challenging players to generate force in various directions and planes of motion. For instance, rotational throws improve the ability to hit powerful shots while on the move, while overhead slams train the explosive energy required for smashing high balls. This adaptability is critical for handling the unpredictable situations that arise in competitive matches. These versatile tools allow players to target specific muscles and movement patterns crucial for success on the court. By incorporating resistance band drills focused on the arms, tennis pros enhance their strength, speed, and control, leading to more powerful serves, ground strokes, and volleys. One of the standout advantages of resistance bands is their ability to provide variable resistance throughout the range of motion. This mimics the forces experienced during tennis strokes, where the effort is not constant but varies depending on the phase of the movement. For example, a forehand stroke begins with a controlled preparation phase, transitions into an explosive acceleration, and ends with a follow-through. Resistance band exercises, such as banded shoulder rotations or tricep extensions, train the muscles to handle these changes in force, improving their efficiency and endurance. This translates to faster racket head speed, a key factor in generating power and spin on the ball. Resistance are particularly effective for strengthening the shoulder and arm muscles that play a pivotal role in stroke production. During a serve, for instance, the deltoids, rotator cuff, and triceps work together to generate upward and forward force. Exercises like resistance band overhead presses or external rotations target these muscles, building both strength and stability. Strengthening the rotator cuff, in particular, is crucial for protecting the shoulder joint from injury, as tennis players frequently subject this area to high levels of stress through repetitive motions. A stronger, more stable shoulder not only enhances power, but also allows players to execute serves and smashes with greater accuracy. The forearm and wrist muscles, often overlooked, are equally important for generating power and maintaining control during tennis strokes. Resistance band exercises like wrist curls and reverse curls strengthen these smaller yet essential muscles, enabling players to stabilize the racket during impact and impart spin on the ball. Strong forearms also reduce the risk of injuries such as tennis elbow, a common condition caused by overuse and strain on the tendons. By fortifying these muscles through resistance band drills, players build resilience and improve their ability to execute precise, powerful strokes under pressure. Core engagement is another benefit of arm-focused resistance band exercises. While the drills primarily target the arms and shoulders, the core muscles must activate to maintain balance and transfer energy effectively. For instance, when performing resistance band punches or standing rows, the obliques and transverse abdominis work to stabilize the torso against the pulling force of the band. This mirrors the rotational and stabilizing demands placed on the core during a forehand or backhand. Improves the efficiency of energy transfer from the legs through the upper body, resulting in more explosive and controlled strokes. Resistance band exercises also enhance neuromuscular coordination, which is essential for producing powerful and consistent strokes. The bands create instability, requiring players to engage their stabilizing muscles and refine their movement patterns to maintain proper form. This improves the brain-muscle connection, enabling players to react faster and execute strokes with greater precision. For example, banded shadow swings replicate the mechanics of a tennis stroke while adding resistance, training the neuromuscular system to adapt to the demands of high-speed movements. Over time, this leads to improved shot accuracy and the ability to generate power more efficiently. Injury prevention is another significant advantage of resistance band training. The repetitive nature of tennis can lead to overuse injuries, particularly in the shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Resistance bands provide a low-impact way to strengthen the muscles and connective tissues around these joints, reducing strain and improving durability. Exercises such as banded lateral raises and internal rotations are often prescribed in rehabilitation programs for injured players, but they are equally valuable as preventive measures for healthy athletes. By incorporating these drills into their training plans, players build a stronger foundation that supports peak performance throughout a demanding season. Scientific research supports the effectiveness of resistance band exercises for tennis players. Studies on sport-specific training emphasize the importance of eccentric and concentric muscle control, both of which are developed through resistance band drills. Additionally, the band's ability to mimic the dynamic nature of tennis movements makes them a valuable tool for enhancing functional strength. Athletes who consistently use resistance bands report improvements in shot velocity, endurance, and recovery times, underscoring their role in optimizing performance. Arm-focused resistance band drills offer a unique combination of strength building, injury prevention, and skill refinement. These exercises not only develop the physical power needed to dominate on the court, but also improve the coordination and resilience required to sustain peak performance in competitive play. By integrating resistance band drills into their training, professional players unlock the explosive potential in their strokes, enabling them to hit harder, move faster, and compete at the highest levels.